and welcome to the Redraft Show, episode 212. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm your host, Tomcat. This is my co-host, Pip. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, pretty good. Gobble, gobble, motherfuckers.
Gobble, gobble, dude. We don't pardon turkeys here.
No, they get the axe, bro. You get your protein. You need that.
Oh,
so, Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
he scored 72 points in one league. I was like, what? 72 points?
Was it like big bonus leagues and stuff?
Yes, I'm sure it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Point per carry, stuff like that.
Yeah, I had one where it was like that. It's got point per carry, and it was like +4 for like a long touchdown run, plus another 2 just for the run itself. And yeah, yep.
I mean, might as well talk about Pickens too. Pickens went off. I mean, if you think about it, Lamb would have had a great day.
The wide receiver one?
He didn't drop 3 passes. He would have been fine.
Oh, totally. You mean the wide receiver one of the team?
There is no wide receiver one on that team.
There is.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
There's 2.
There's a 1 and there's a strong B. The one's name is George Pickens.
I don't know. I disagree. He's feeling it now, though. You know what I mean? They're riding the hot hand. That's for sure.
I'm just living off the hype in the moment. I know realistically it's 1A, 1B.
But Pickens, he can cash in. He's a free agent in the offseason. He can cash in.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yep.
He's going to have to take a cut to play with Dallas, though.
He's not going to play with Dallas because of that.
Exactly. He doesn't seem like the player that doesn't like money.
Listen, he for years has been trying to prove in Pittsburgh that he could do what he's been doing in Dallas. And then finally he's doing it. He's not going to be like, oh, cool, I'm glad I did that, and I'm not going to cash out as much as I possibly can. He, in my opinion, he will risk fading into obscurity for a paycheck if he can. Like, he'd rather be good and get paid. But if it came down to it and they're like, hey, well, you can get CeeDee Lamb money, but you're going to be on a team where you're not even going to be that good anymore, he'd probably take it.
He's going to be on a team that's going to be good. Like, he's not going to go to, like, New England.
With the Bills.
Unless that's what I'm thinking. He's going to go to the Bills. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Bills, and they finally pay up and they get their Stephon Diggs.
I mean, that's kind of like Josh Allen could use something like that over there. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, the thing is, for me,
Coleman's not it.
Yeah, and for me, Josh Allen, for a couple years, he was doing well. I had a little bit of dust in my so he was doing really well, and people were like, oh, he doesn't need a one, he spreads it around, blah, blah. But it's like, okay, but when he had Stephon Diggs and they were clicking, it was way better. He was way better. So, maybe he needs one a little less dramatized as Diggs, but Diggs has chilled out a little bit now he's getting older.
Absolutely. He's like the leader in the freaking clubhouse right now in New England. Exactly.
And like last year, nobody ever would have thought of him going to like Houston and being a 3-headed wide receiver core. Because that's what it was for a couple weeks until he
did good. Yeah, he did good until he got hurt. He was doing fine.
Exactly.
He was like ripping it up in the slot,
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
I'm trying to send myself this so I can put it up on the screen.
But yeah, the Chiefs, dude, they I don't know how they continue to just not do well.
Do you think the Broncos are for real, or do you think they're a fraud?
I don't think they're a fraud. It's too late. Too late now. Now if you're winning now, you're in the real deal. There's no frauds.
Yeah.
I mean, Patriots, you could say the same thing about the Patriots. Like, their schedule is soft as hell.
That's the next team I was going to ask about.
Soft ass schedule, but I'm here for it. I don't care. I'm a Pats fan. Hell yeah, get me to the playoffs again.
And the
I don't
fact
even
is,
care if we get smoked, but we could probably beat those teams. Like,
well, the
those
fact of the matter is,
lose to freaking bums all the time. They
listen,
don't even lose to good teams.
part. If you have an easy schedule like that, it's because you were a bad team, right?
Yes, correct.
Unless you're the Giants.
Next
And for some reason,
next year the schedule
in the
will be
entire
harder.
NFL for no reason, and it makes no sense. I know partially it's because the other three in the division did well enough that it kind of screws you. I get it, but hold on, let me get this.
So back to fantasy.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Emeka Ibuka has disappeared. It's been sad thing for me.
I'm very excited about that too. I don't redraft wise,
I'm
I don't
hoping
have him in any, but man, I have him in so many dynasties.
Well, I went wicked running back heavy in all my redrafts. So I have like my top receivers were like freaking Ted McMillan and Ibuka. You know what I mean?
I got you.
And now Ibuka's doing nothing, and I'm like struggling. I got Higgins. Higgins hurt, but like my teams are struggling.
Well, it sucks because Higgins isn't just
instead of like how you want to be like your team's rocking into the playoffs. All my teams are like stumbling horribly into the playoffs.
I got that. I have one where I'm 6-6, and I easily could be, 8-4. I easily could be, 4-8. It's just, it's that team I've talked about off and on where, it's the one where I've talked about off and on where I lost Connor, Neighbors, and Hill, and I've just been plugging in Jaden Higgins, Alec Pierce, AO Manor for a couple weeks. Like I'm just plugging in anything and doing what I hate doing, but you got to do sometimes and living off the waiver. And I'm like right on the edge of the playoffs. It's the only league where I'm like nervous and I don't know if I want to make the playoffs. Every other money league, for whatever reason, I have George Pickens, and a lot of them have George Pickens and Dak Stack, and I've just been, rocking it. That one league that I've talked about where the first league I ever joined, I'm 10-1 now. Or actually, I think I'm 11-1 now. And my only loss is the week that Cowboys I put JG McCarthy off waivers and used him, and that's why I lost. And it was the week if I had used Travion, I would have won by 1.3. So that it is what it is.
I'm officially not. I thought you were done. Sorry.
No. I'm
secured.
I secured the buy. I was gonna say I secured the buy, so I don't have to worry about the week 14 buys. That's all.
Yeah, well, dude, like I don't know if I told you this already, but my work league, dude, the playoffs start week 14. I have Drake May.
That's the one I'm just talking about. That's what I was talking about. So I needed the week 1 buy because I have McCaffrey and Tat, and I don't want to go. I don't want to be one loss the entire season. I'm a juggernaut, and then I have to play a half-ass version of my team in the first week of the playoffs, and I get knocked out. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
But the redraft league, I'm done. Officially knocked out.
Yeah. The listener league. And I've somehow won the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So you've been complaining that your team's horrible and you lost this guy and that guy, but
the dialogue we need to start having, boys.
3 drops. You got to remember that. So 7 or for 11, a touchdown, and probably like another 100 yards. Another 50 yards. We'll give him 50. $125. So I mean, like, really, they're even.
No, they both had a big play, and then if you take that play away,
roughly the same amount of targets.
Yeah, but if you
but still going to get the same opportunity.
The only difference is Lamb, most of his yards came from one play, whereas Pickens had a big play and he had a substantial amount after that too.
Oh, he's been amazing, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But CeeDee Lamb is still also CeeDee Lamb.
Oh no, I'm teasing. I still think CeeDee Lamb's really good. I just think Pickens there actually does hinder him a little bit.
But yeah, he's definitely gone. He's just the highest bidder is what I think. The highest bidder that's a winner.
Yeah, I hope it's the Bills. Fantasy wise, I hope it's the Bills. I can't think of any other team. I don't want it to be the Chiefs. They would just have Rice, him. That would just be too much.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll have the money. I mean, everybody finds money, but San Francisco.
Ooh.
New England.
Can you imagine him in San Francisco with Mac Jones?
Brock Purdy, dude. What 3 picks, dude? What the hell? What the hell? What the helly?
I love
that
the
was
meme that's going around of the rabbit like doing this, and he's the evil eyes, and he's holding up a watch, and it just says Mac Jones on the sideline.
Freaking wild, dude.
Listen, they rewarded the story more than they rewarded their own team. I like Brock Purdy. I like his story. I think the whole history of him being like, oh, you know, it came from Mr. Irrelevant to bring him to the playoffs twice and being really good. And like, you know, they did well. He's not worth the money that they paid him. He's a system quarterback that they paid way too much money, and that it's going to hinder their team. If they really want to win a Super Bowl, they need to draft properly, and they need to, while the quarterback is on the rookie deal, they need to maximize that.
Yeah, and they didn't.
They didn't.
Ayuk's getting cut.
His all his guarantees already got voided.
Yeah, he's getting cut.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because he was already almost gonna go there. I was gonna say Pittsburgh or the Pats.
I mean, now that the Pats have Diggs, I don't know if they really.
How long do they have
need
Diggs?
That type. 2-year deal, I believe, but it's like a ghost 2-year, like it's like an option type thing in the second year, like if he wants to keep it or not.
Anytime I hear 2-year, I usually assume it's front loaded and that they're getting paid the first year and that the second year they can be cut.
Yep, that's the situation, I believe.
Which works out for both parties, because if for some reason you get most of your contract, they don't want you the second year, then you go to another team and then get a whole nother contract. Yeah. While that's true, even with Diggs there, dude, they're not the same kind of wide receiver. So I feel like there's a chance, because Ayuk, if he has a full, if he doesn't play or barely plays this year and then he comes back next year, that's a long time to recover off that ACL. So there's a chance he comes in and he beats Booty, Pop Douglas. You know, there's guys he could beat.
I'm not sure Pop is on the team next year.
He's not, because Ayuk is there.
Or Booty. It depends what they get. You know what I mean? What they can draft, what they can get in the offseason. They have Kyle Williams still too. I mean, he's not a dud. He showed that the other day with a big long touchdown.
Oh, so, absolutely, he's not a dud.
He's got the skill. He just needs to get more opportunity, I think. You know.
Yep. Showed that first year flash. Trying to think of what. And then Pittsburgh, obviously, him and Tomlin already have that rapport, and they were talking, and he already was very vocal that he wanted him on the team. So
I mean, I don't think Washington's in play. I mean, the Daniels link, but I mean the Daniels link, because he was his quarterback. Jaden Daniels.
Said McDaniels.
No, I said the Daniels link.
Oh, I thought you said McDaniels link.
No. Daniels link.
Yeah. That's very, very true. And also, he was already teammates with Debo once.
Yeah, so I mean that would be a crazy wide receiver room.
Terry, Debo, and Ayuk, with the ghost of Zach Ertz and the senator.
Jesus, we're still talking about him.
Give me a shot when Ertz goes down to the dark side of the force.
Ertz goes down every time he catches a football.
Yeah, he does.
right to the ground instantly. Catch the
Oh.
ball, fall. Falling
Yeah,
catch.
of
Ertz
course.
doesn't want to get hurt. Ertz doesn't want to get hurt.
Let's see if there's a hello puppy. Let's see if there's any other news before we move into other stuff. I know we normally do Dynasty today, guys, but we weren't able to do a show on Sunday, and the redraft season is only a certain amount of time, whereas Dynasty we do year round. So Piff wanted to change it to Dynasty, and I was the one who kind of was like, we should do redraft because we have a league.
No, we should.
We haven't talked about it in 2 weeks, and we really should get to it. Plus, I thought I was going to lose the last 2 weeks, and I won the last 2 weeks. So no, I'm just kidding. I didn't win, or did I? Well, who knows? Anyways,
who knows?
Not on the pad, buddy. Good boy. We don't lay on the pad.
I am removed. I am removed from that league. It is trash, and I will not be joining next year.
I love you so much. Sorry. My puppy is right next to me. Lay down, boy. You'll be a good boy. You're such a good boy.
Piff Cat, dude. I'm killing it in Piff Cat. Nobody's touching me in Piff Cat.
Yeah.
2 with Pickens.
I think I'm 8-4,
Dak on my team.
8-5 or something. I don't know. 8-4.
10-2. You ain't touching me. Nobody's touching me. I'm
wow.
Untouchable.
McCaffrey. That's also the one that
Taylor.
Stop.
Drake, Dak. I traded for Pittman, Michael Wilson, Troy Franklin, Terry. Get out of here. Nobody's touching me in this league.
Well, that's also the one. We also, of course, that's the one you're doing really,
we still got to get everybody to pay.
I was going to say, we got to make sure everybody pays. Because what happened is that was the one we did. We picked, we made late. We made it last minute. And then I didn't realize that there's a cutoff deadline on League Safe. So they literally just they just cut it off and you can't make leagues anymore. It's like, why would you do that? Some people, forget to make the thing. But not on the pad, buddy. Sit over here. Over here. Off the pad.
I mean, do we really need to talk about that league now that I'm eliminated? I mean, I guess we still have to.
Yes. We owe it to the peeps. Go lay down, buddy. Yeah, go boy. Now he's peeing on the pad. All right.
Week 12, week 11.
Oh, hold on a second. Did you see this earlier, 5 hours ago, about the Lions?
No.
1 second. I literally just said to the puppy, I go, you got to lay down. I'm podcasting right now. And he goes, oh, and lays down. That was the cutest thing. I probably should have kept the audio on. Breaking news 5 hours ago. Frank Ragnow is coming out of retirement for the Lions.
Get the hell out of here. He's like, oh, we're going to win a Super Bowl. Let me come out.
For real. That or they
That's wild.
Calling him. They're like, yo, dude, please come back. We need you. JJ McCarthy concussion is not expected to play. I didn't see when he got a concussion, so I think they just don't want to play him. I think they might be tanking now that they see how bad he is.
I think that it's just like, dude, you can't do anything good consistently. That's the problem.
I can't believe he was drafted that high just because they won a national championship when they mostly. Oh, sorry.
He was hyped though, all the experts, all the guys. Oh, you could throw, you could do this, you could do that.
Well, they said that because he made some throws.
The Mac Jones. He was like a Mac Jones of that draft. You know what I mean? Everybody was talking Mac up in that draft. Same thing.
Bengals have officially.
That's the best comparison I can give.
Yep.
Bengals
have officially activated Joe Burrow. But no Higgins.
He will be playing tomorrow with Jamar Chase. The last time they played,
my God, 9 hours ago.
Ravens
Soon to
together.
be free agent QB Daniel Jones could be heavily pursued by the Vikings per insider. So the Vikings are having regrets.
Oh yeah, well they had him there.
They had him and Darnold. So they had him and Darnold in there at the same time. Let both of them walk for JJ.
Yeah, and they're both doing fine.
Yeah, they should have kept at least one of them.
That's nuts.
But Danny would have been the easiest to keep because he's the one who only signed the 1-year deal.
Well, Gino, he's not long for Vegas either. They'll be looking for a quarterback.
No, especially with that, they're going to be able to draft a quarterback.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if freaking Pete Carroll gets fired either at the end of the year.
It's very possible that, or they might give him one more shot.
They fired Chip Kelly already.
I know.
They fired the offensive coordinator. They fired Chip Kelly.
I know, but usually a lot of times when they fire the offensive coordinator, they'll clean house when they do it. But they didn't. They were just like, hey, just no offensive. God damn it. 25 minutes ago,
Amari and Hampton
reported Chris Olave left practice early due to a back issue.
Yeah. Amari on Hampton's all coming off IR. They open up the window.
Yep.
And when he comes back, it's going to be a split between him and Vidal.
Yes, yeah. They'll try to revamp him up. If he does really well, they'll give him more.
Yeah. They just don't want to. Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Chargers
CeeDee Lamb on his mindset when he's going through a tough stretch. He says, "You want to be solution oriented. Granted, we know the problem. I need to catch the fucking ball." That's just straight up brutal honesty. He's like, "Yo, dude, I need to catch this damn ball." Oh man.
Can't believe
team hopeful Baker will play, but Teddy Bridgewater got the majority of first teams. Yep.
He's had like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah. CJ Stroud remains in concussion protocol. Could clear protocol, but it's not, warranted. Alvin Kamara did not practice today. So people who picked up Devin Neal today, or people who had him in Dynasty like me, who really believed in him in college and was like, dude, I hope this. I grabbed him in a lot of dynasties because he was falling to the 4th and 5th round or undrafted. It was only a 3-rounder, and nobody wanted him. And I just was like, oh, this might be one of those guys you pick up and you hold on to for a year or two, and then he becomes something.
Things like you can't. You gotta come.
Drake London is doubtful. Oh, you're jumping around and skipping.
Doubtful.
Yeah, you're good now. You were freezing.
You
for
are
a
too.
Second. I am.
Yeah, you're freezing on me and everything. That's why I
don't know if it's me.
Gonna talk, but you're frozen right now.
You're frozen on me. I think it might be you.
I just seen you turn your head, but it's still sticking.
Hold on a second.
I'm sharing, so maybe it's me.
Yeah, let me do the share.
It's fine now.
Oh, it's fine now. Yeah.
On my end.
Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah, that's what it was. Let me I'll have to do the share and then damn it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
My apologies.
No, it's okay.
My internet is ass.
I'm on an Ethernet cable, so it's.
Well, I probably have the kid, daughter on a tablet and over here on the bed. I got my son probably playing PS5 I got my roommate outside playing freaking Warcraft and watching freaking Crunchyroll in the sunroom at the same time. Freaking nerd.
I just saw there's a Dynasty, a chop league. I think I was supposed to chop 2 people, and I think I only chopped 1. And like I saw people like freaking out, and it made me laugh. I'm like, oops. Guys, it's a free chop league. Calm down, boys. Oh, did I get anybody good? Oh, that's bullshit. I'm just kidding. I only had $1.
I think I got it. I got everybody good.
I bid $1 on Devin Neal, and I knew I wouldn't get him. And I was like, this is bullshit. All right.
I think I got Chase in one. I got London in another. That didn't help me. He's not playing, but I still got him.
All right.
Oh, we're sharing.
Sharing is caring. We're gonna go back a couple weeks.
Champion. Week 11.
Week 11. Okay. I'm gonna go Smirk You for Steele. A little bit of a beatdown. They both had low scoring quarterbacks, but Bijan went off and Gibbs did his thing.
Ooh.
But Vidal, that was one of the every other game things. Both did well here.
That was the Tech blow up game.
Yep, blow up for McBride. Obviously, that was enough for him. Bomb, and he only had Pearsall do that, and then
Pearsall.
Watson. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
And then Watson on the bench.
Nice.
Fields was whatever. Gordon,
Ollie,
Dortch, all the people he had do stuff. First of all, 666, but the people that he had go off were none of the people you'd actually play. Like, it's cool to see him go off, but like you wouldn't have played him. Oops. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Still one of the top teams.
SARS versus
close. I feel bad. Kelsey's had a bad year. First pick, Kelsey's had a bad year, and he's had so many close matchups. Had to play Tua. I'm assuming his quarterback is either hurt or on bye. Montgomery. He took Jacobs, then went really late on running back, probably. Rico popped up playing pop. Nico has mostly failed him this year, but that was one of the weeks he did well.
Yep. McConkey's falling off a cliff.
Yeah. Boom. Higgins before he got hurt. Chase Brown. And then he had ETN go off. He almost was able to do it. Bench-wise, neither one had really anything. He wouldn't play Shepard. He had Warren on bye, and he had Marv hurt.
Yeah.
And Danny Dimes was his quarterback. He was down
not that Marv would have helped him anyway.
Yeah, but Danny Dimes would have done better than 7.
Absolutely.
Good win by SARS.
This
one's pretty close too. Two good teams. Caleb failed him. McCaffrey really tried to make up the difference for him, but Trevion Henderson was like, "Hold up,
thank you.
Wait a minute." And then not that well from Ginty. They were pretty close here. Johnston going 0-3 really hurt him. This got me eliminated from a guillotine league. I literally lost by like 1 point something, and it was because Johnston blanked me, and every single person on my bench got at least the 1 point, whatever it was. Rod didn't really do much justice this week. 2 for 12.
Dude, we're benching Krusky Merritt now, right? Like, it's not even worth starting the guy.
Oh, unless it's a deep dynasty where I have nobody to start, I I have not started him one time in redraft. No.
He's droppable, I believe. I would like to say
I think he's
that.
droppable.
Unless it's like a point per carry league, then you kind of don't want to drop any running backs. But
Yeah, and also like he's droppable, but it doesn't. When we say droppable, it doesn't mean you drop him. It means if you have somebody better on the waivers who shouldn't be there, you grab them. It doesn't mean you just do anything you can to punt him off a cliff. And you're like, I'll take a shot on this guy who's probably not going to work out. It's like you still should
I don't know,
hold on to
man.
him if that's the case.
It's too late in the season to be worrying about that. Like if he's wasting a roster spot, he really is.
But unless there's nobody on the waivers, I'm saying if there's nobody, if you were to drop him and the people that were
redraft, there's
below
always
him
somebody
are projected
on
5
waivers.
points lower, I wouldn't do it. Is all I'm saying. Some people are in pretty deep leagues. Oh, Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey went off. Kelsey's been on fire. JSN's just unstoppable. He's still like can't be beaten.
JSN, he did it not this week, but the next week we're going to talk about. But we need to talk about the fact that he broke the Seattle Seahawks franchise receiving record in less than 11 games. He did it in game 11, so less than 11 full games. He beat the record that multiple people had at 16 games. He beat DK's record.
He's a beast.
And he even has a little bit of carry yards on top of that.
Mini beast.
Tootin, there's no way you knew he was going to go 15 for 74 and 1. Rodriguez, same thing. You wouldn't have started him. It just is what it is. Singletary, same thing. Mac Hollins.
Well, I mean, Singletary, he's a little more startable now that Scadaboo's gone.
Yes, he seems to be better than Tracy at the moment.
Well, they're getting an even amount, like an even breakup, I would say, an even.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but Singletary's doing more with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Tracy had 20 points, this week coming up. That will go.
Oh, you know what? No, yeah. I'm looking. I was thinking of him this last week that he was really bad. He was good last week. Yeah. So Pete gets the win, and it's a very close matchup, very close playoff race. Kuhn is one of the best teams in the league right now. He had Lamar fail him, but the rest of his guys were like, hold up. So then, boom, 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 boom. Your boy Debo really trying to help you. Rice even had a down game, but Diggs and Kittle. Oof. And then I love Jefferson, and I think he's one of the best wide receivers, but
he's so hard to start.
I think he's proving he's not QB proof. He's listen, it's decent enough. Like you're happy to be getting 12 points.
If he does halfway decent with this Bosmer kid or whoever the guy's name, Bozeman, whatever his name is,
then it really proves JJ is generationally terrible.
Yes. It's not a Jefferson problem, it's a JJ McCarthy problem.
And it might not even be a skill thing. It might even be like a mental thing where he can't handle the NFL and like it's really
it's just too fast for him.
Yeah, it's just too fast. Because I mean, think about it. Some of the best college quarterbacks, probably all time, didn't work out in the NFL.
Yeah, and what's his name is proven he's good with quarterbacks. So if
doesn't Case Keenum have like the or did Bo Nix break it? Doesn't Case Keenum have like the record for the most passing yards in college?
He did.
And
he did for a while. I don't know if he still does.
Break it?
He might have. Bo Nix played for 6 years. So
yeah. But yeah, so he was Malik, Puka.
This might have been a bad bye week for me.
Oh yeah, no, here it is. Tracy did actually do well. I'm wrong. I was, what it is? I stayed away from Tracy so much, and I didn't win him on waivers where I did go for him, that I just kind of assumed he's been doing crappy all year, and I didn't realize he actually has been pretty good. That's on me. Sometimes you don't pay attention to certain players, and you're like, oh yeah, that guy actually is doing well. Way too many quarterbacks.
Michael Wilson.
He's got Lamar. But his bench, this puzzles me when somebody is 9-3 and probably first place of the league, and their bench is wasted with quarterbacks they don't need.
Well, he could put Kyler on IR.
Yeah.
He's not even using his whole bench.
Oh, not that he would have used
Yeah.
him, but Michael Wilson on the. Oh, it's you.
I probably could have used him. That was
It is what it
brutal.
is. I feel look at Wago was trying to make a comeback, but then Tony's like, "No, I'm trying to make a comeback," and he beat him by almost 100 points.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep, didn't
Josh
work out here.
Allen,
Josh Allen did 50
Ken
himself.
Walker.
Gainwell, Walker. So then these guys did well, but it
Damn.
didn't matter. These guys did well enough. He had to use Janu. I'm pretty sure he's screwed at tight end. Yeah. Whereas he's using a tight end as flex. What was he got? Oh, yeah, he had Strange, and Strange is just coming back. And then Kincaid was on bye. He didn't use Barner. He should have used Barner. Not, it wouldn't have made a difference. Woulda. Doesn't matter. Tony gets the win.
Josh freaking Allen.
This was the week that I said my prediction was that Josh Allen had to put the team on his back to win.
And then he didn't do
That's why I said it was mostly a chalk, pick to pick Josh Allen, but I didn't pick it as just Josh Allen's going to be number one. I purposefully said, no, he's going to go off. So that's why I take credit. And boom, sorry, cuz Giants fan. I ended up, we talked about it on the pod when I was setting my lineup. I picked Sean Tucker to fill in. I had no really good running backs to be playing, and they both did decent enough. 6 for 45 and a touchdown. Outplayed him there. Chase didn't do well, obviously, in that game, and he didn't do well, so that didn't make a difference. They did about even. He beat me here.
Andrews.
But Pickens and Jameson.
J-Mo.
Yep. And then not only that, but Pickens with Dak as the stack.
Yeah, it's a nice 60-something points.
Yeah. And then I obviously didn't know that. Jonathan Taylor was on bye. And then he was on bye. And then I didn't use those guys.
My team is straight ass, homie.
What's that?
My team is straight ass, homie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My team is not the greatest. I also am like filling in like Parker Washington and people like that. I think
my team's not the greatest. I have Jonathan Taylor and fucking Dak and fucking.
No, but no. I have Jonathan Taylor, but then who are my running backs after that? Jordan Mason and Sean Tucker and Blake Corum and Emmanuel. Oh, now I have Emmanuel Wilson. Dog. I had to hope that, Josh Jacobs is hurt, but then that screws me over in like 7 other leagues. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, So, yeah, I ended up getting the win. The champion. I was very negative about it. Didn't think I was going to win. Now we'll go this again. Mr. 9-3 gets the win over Baby Tony. So that means Baby Tony was 4 and
quarterback play week. Again.
Yep. Identical. Close, even. Pretty close, but he edged him. This completely outscored him with that. He outscored him with that. Ferguson over Hawk. Puka over Theo. 16. Same team, too. Man. That's funny.
My team's lit.
Kittle over Lamb.
Team's freaking lit.
They had those. Kareem Hunt. There's no way he knew Kareem Hunt was going to go 30 for 104 and a touchdown. 3 or 26.
Dude, how the hell does he have this team? Look at this team. Look at Kuhn's team.
I know, dude. I've already said this. If he gets one injury, maybe 2 injuries, his team is completely toast. He has no depth. He has a great team that's performing right now, and he had a couple of good waiver pickups. But these guys are all, yeah.
H-N. He's good, dude.
Yep. So
he's got some depth. I like it. That team's gonna fucking kick everybody's ass.
Shut up. I think I beat it.
Your team's good too, though. No lie.
My team's scrappy. I can win, but I don't like go into the matchup and going, I'm gonna win. Every week I'm like, I can't do this.
I need to win.
I need to win. Yeah, so we got Goff out playing Flacco, but that doesn't matter because we got 60 in this league.
60 burger.
Yeah, 60, and it would have been 70 if it was a bonus point league. He outscored him. He blanked. 4 boom. Scored him.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy is good for nothing.
Yeah, for sure. No, I told you that one league where I'm 11-1 or whatever. I contribute my loss 100% to him. I didn't lose by a terrible amount, and if I had picked a better quarterback, I would have won. I mean, technically, I could have played JJ and played Travion, but that was the week Travion blew up. I didn't know.
Would you give up 2 seconds in Dynasty for Devontae Adams?
2?
26-27.
Am I probably going to be a late pick both years?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on my depth. If my depth is pretty good, I'm
like
just
I got a lot of young wide receivers and a lot of young running backs, all rookies. So,
and you need a vet to like round it up.
Yeah, I'm like missing like one flex guy that I need to have.
Then I would do it because the chances of you hitting on both of those seconds if they're late is pretty low. Now it could happen, and I'm all about draft value.
They're going to be mid to late. They're not going to be early. That I know.
Yeah,
I got Tyler Warren, Tet, Ibuka.
I would do it in the worst case scenario.
Scattaboo, Harvey.
Yeah, worst case scenario if Devontae retires next year, he's not gonna. But if he does for some reason,
it's super.
You chalk it up as a loss, but I think he's still good for another 2 or 3 years. He's trying to he's trying to do touchdown records. I think.
Yeah, I have Tyler Warren as my tight end, but I also have like Hawkinson, Kraft. Like I got a bunch of tight ends.
Yep.
Because it's premium, but it wasn't before. But we changed it to 0.5. And I got Burrow, Allen, and May. For my quarterbacks.
Brissett over Jones. Jones edged him out a little bit.
Waddle, Franklin, Ibuka, Tet, Tillman.
So Bijan over Montgomery. ETN edged out Breece Hall. Yeah.
ETN's been on fire.
Yeah. I took a shot on him in a couple leagues, but I really wish I took a chance on him in more leagues. I was pretty confident, and I was vocal that I was confident, but I didn't with my actions. I didn't take him because he went around in our leagues. He went the round that you were able to pick up Travion, because our people didn't take Travion in the 4th round. We took him in like the 5th and 6th and sometimes even 7th. I noticed that. I don't know if it's just our crowd's hip to it. I don't know if our crowd didn't trust him. I don't know what the reason is, but I personally, I mean, maybe once got him in the late 4th, but for the most part, I got him in the 5th and 6th. So like, gotta give a little shout out to our crew.
If it's in our little circle, they usually listen to what we're doing. So
they listen to what we're doing, or
and I'm like, hey,
anything, a lot of these guys agree with us.
Yeah, Stevenson, Gibson at the beginning of this year before he got hurt, that was a real, like, they were going to be like a 3-headed monster, and then I think Gibson getting hurt screwed everything up, and then it just turned into like Stevenson until he got hurt, and now it's a mix again.
Yep. Boom, boom. I mean, we got just slightly edging him out on the side. We had Dylan Sampson on the side. You didn't know he was going to do that. I don't see really any bench regret. Again, we got hurt over here, so it kind of is what it is. And Smirku gets the win. And here's a good example of Giants fans scored 145. Wouldn't have beat Smirku, but would have beat him. Would it be Kuhn? So it's like sometimes you just happen to would it be both guys in your matchup. He just happened to be facing somebody who got 200 points.
Yep.
So
can't help that.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. There's both matches we went over with Giants fan. Mine, I just happened to go off, and then this one, the other guy just happened to go off. It wasn't even that his score was bad both weeks. It's just that he just went against the wrong guys. Both quarterbacks did well. Edged him out with, he beat him with McCaffrey, and Ginty beat Javante. AJ Brown, though,
Finally. Oh my
does
God.
enough. But then look, yeah, Jackson Smith,
JSN. No, thank you. He says.
and then
JSN's
Loveland.
here.
Wandale. 7 from him is just enough. He didn't do anything really, but on his bench, he's really got hurt. He's still waiting for him to come back. He's on bye.
Bye.
Oh, and then obviously,
bye.
Oh, and look, not only that, we can't forget our boy had Chase, who got suspended.
Sus.
Yep. So it just is what it is.
I got smoked.
Bumping uglies. Oh man, Shark just able to edge one out on you.
Yeah, he eliminated me. That was official.
Pretty much, yeah. Derrick Henry went off.
Everybody on my team did nothing.
Speak of the devil. Henry did, though. This is the big thing. It was Jefferson not being QB proof. Because if you had picked, I don't know when you picked.
Stop saying Jefferson's not QB proof. It's JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, but when somebody's QB proof, it doesn't matter how bad the QB is.
Everybody's bad. Everybody's bad. Addison had what 0 for 1?
No.
Hawkinson.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think JJ McCarthy is bad, but the term QB proof literally means QB proof. Like, you have to be good with everybody. Now, is it Jefferson's fault 100%? No. But whether we like it or not, he is officially not QB proof. QB proof means 100% every QB you go with, you are usable. I guess he's usable, but he's a bust at the moment. He was able to do well again for you. This time you played him, though. And Stafford, oh man, I wouldn't have played him over May. So you did what I would have done too. And you had Bucky.
Everybody on a bye except for Booty.
Yeah, he got Bretton Strange back. Yeah, so we needed that win. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with my team. It's just like randomly,
I just can't stop winning.
I hate it every week, but then Dak's been on fire. And Pickens has been on fire. So I outscored him here. He had me with Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker did just, he got me points though. Jonathan Taylor didn't even go off. So last 2 weeks, I won by a decent amount. Didn't even need Jonathan Taylor. He did something, thankfully. He did something, even though these two, that scared me a little bit. Jawan did his thing.
GP.
Obviously Pickens. He didn't have anybody to play because he didn't do waivers. So he accidentally left Golden in there, and then Jameson blanked me. So we both just had a blank.
Like canceled out.
Yeah. And then the big thing was I've been holding on to Wilson this whole time, and I'm not the Jacobs owner. So I did that move we've talked about in the past where you grab somebody else's backup so that if their guy goes down, it's not just I'm replacing my own guy. It's I have a brand new slot to play because, obviously Jacobs is probably going to be back, but I'm happy about it.
All right, let's do some.
Okay, we'll look at these really quick. See, he's still number 1. Boom. I eked in at number 6. So points wise, I'm only a little bit less than 10 points above. It'll be me and SARS. It'll be me, SARS, Steel City, and Davis all fighting over that last spot. I guess we got 2 weeks left. It could easily be these two as well. Yeah. All right.
So, first game up for Thanksgiving, we got Green Bay versus Detroit, 1:00.
Detroit's winning that game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Think the defense can hold up? I mean, it is in Detroit too, so
It's in Detroit. They're getting Ragnow back. I'm almost certain he's just gonna come in and play. I don't think he's gonna come in and be like, I need to relearn how to be a center. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, unless there was any change in the calls or whatever.
Well, I'm sure there's a little bit to iron out, but it's just like I'm just saying in general, he's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna keep it like that. I think it's gonna be like a 24-17 type thing. I'm gonna go with Detroit because it's home.
Yep, I'm going Detroit.
And a big game from Gibbs. Yes.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
a lot of
31-17.
I like it. So the next game is the Chiefs Cowboys. Should be fireworks, you'd hope, right? This should be a really good game. Dallas's defense is getting better. They're getting healthier. They made some trades that are actually like working out for them.
Cowboys should win. Refs make a really bad call. Chiefs win.
I'm going Dallas, and I'm gonna go Dallas like a your score, like 31-17.
Well, I think Dallas should win too. I'm just being sarcastic with my prediction, saying Dallas should win. They're playing better, and then the refs make some bullcrap call that makes the Chiefs win.
Yeah, I'm going with Dallas. 31-17.
Oh, crap. For anybody watching, I am going to do a DFS. I'm going to send it out.
And our next game, and I also Isaiah Pacheco is playing. And it is Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase versus a beat up Lamar Jackson and a horrible Ravens defense.
He said banged up. He said banged up. So gong. There's literally a sound effect for a gong. And you said
Burrow Chase. Chase gets like $150, 2 or 3 touchdowns.
If you got to pick, you're the Stafford owner who also has Joe Burrow. Stafford. So you're the Joe Burrow owner that picked up Stafford way late as a second QB because nobody wanted him.
Stafford.
Do you play Stafford, or do you
play the MVP candidate? Yeah.
Or do you play Burrow coming off the injury?
No, you play Stafford.
See, I said that to Giants fan. That was a question he asked me earlier, and I told him Stafford. I said I wouldn't pick Burrow coming off an injury, especially when Stafford's on fire right now.
I mean, you like the stats you see. Last time, Jamar and Burrow played, it was like Jamar had like a crazy amount of catches, like 246 yards. Like it was insane.
And last time he wasn't coming off turf toe.
Right. So that's, you got to put that in there too. But
I agree with I forgot who it was. Forgive me.
I still think the Bengals get the upset.
They need to rename that injury. Because it really does have such a nice little, it's turf toe. And it's like, when you actually find out how horrible of an injury it is, you're like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Stop calling it turf toe. That's like, makes it sound like it's not. When I had Julio Jones my first year of fantasy, and he had turf toe and was playing through it, and was like giving me decent numbers, but nothing crazy. And everybody told me how good this guy was. And I was like, and then he finally went off because, he'd been working through the injury. And then I found out what turf toe actually was. And I'm like, dude, why do you make it sound so like whimsical? Like, oh, it's turf toe. And it's like, yeah, dude, it's like separated. Like, it's like not good.
No, it's like literally like twisting your toe. It's like a hyperextension of your toe.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yep.
Awful.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, just talking about it makes me cringe.
Emotional damage. Speaking of Julio Jones. I just had to use the cream of the crop drop.
The cream of the crop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what
Snap
I'm
it to my
talking
Slim
about.
Jim. Oh yeah.
Dude, Dan. So there's a lot of good impressions of that, but dude, Dan Soder is the best.
Oh, you love Dan Soder.
Dude, he does the best.
Dan
Macho
Soder,
Man.
Tomcat loves you.
I do. He's the golden retriever of comedy.
Yeah.
That's literally the name of his tour. His last tour was the golden retriever of comedy.
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm a big Christina P fan, to be honest with you. I think she's effing hilarious.
you know she follows me, right?
Does she?
You didn't know
Good for
that?
you. No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just because before she got verified, I was just like sticking up for her, saying she should be verified. I like tagged her in Instagram, was like, "How are you guys not verifying her? You have all these like Instagram." This is before you could buy a check mark. I was like, "You have all these like girls shaking their ass, doing this stuff, and you have somebody who's actually like a talented, good comedian. She's well known. Her husband, she's on Netflix. Her and her husband have a popular podcast. Blah blah blah." And then all of a sudden, I'm at work like the next day, and I'm just like sitting there, and it says I have a new follow, and I look, and it says at the Christina P, and it's verified and everything. Or no, it was before she was even verified. And it was just she was following me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Shout out Christina P. Sorry, Tom. I've actually had a crush on Christina P since the Road Rules. So my mom is younger. My mom had me when she was 20, about to turn 21. Her birthday's 2 weeks after mine. And so when I was younger, she still watched like MTV and stuff like that, and like Road Rules and Real World and all that stuff. So like I watched Road Rules when I was like pretty young, and I remember seeing her and like having like the biggest crush on her. And then years later, she's a stand-up comic, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, no, she's really funny. She's really funny.
Yeah, no, I like Your Mom's House. That's a wicked funny podcast.
Oh, Yep.
Yeah. Your Mom's House.
Dude, oh man. You know who did follow me for a while, but then his account got banned was Tony Johns. Tony Michael Johns, ladies man. Yeah, dude, I had like a big long like a bunch of DMs with him and stuff. I was trying to get him to podcast with me, and he just like he kept getting his account banned, and then he'd come back, I'd get him to follow me again, and he kicked his account banned. He just doesn't understand that you can't just like post OnlyFans stuff on Instagram. Man, just getting my OnlyFans, man. He disappeared also, so he probably went to jail. I mean,
emotional damage.
Yeah.
the game was rigged.
It is.
But you know what? Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh,
I can't think of anything.
we still have another game.
Oh, Black Friday. Black Friday.
No, you only went over 2 of the games.
No, we went over 3, but you weren't paying attention.
What was the third?
The Bengals and the Ravens was the third.
I did not pay attention. You mentioned it, and we were talking about your mom's house.
Yeah.
So I think the Ravens are gonna win.
Because it's in
I feel bad for their defense is just so bad. There's always a world where Joey B lights it up so much that they win, but I just feel like there's a narrative for the Ravens to make a comeback right now. I don't know why it is. I don't know if the NFL is out to get everybody else. I don't know what it is, but I noticed that there was bad calls in that last game, and they were definitely leading for the Ravens to win.
I mean, yes, but like Lamar is hurt. He's not doing well. So
no, I know, because he's coming off injury. In every game, they won't stop talking about, oh, he's coming back from injury. Every game, they won't stop being like, oh, it's so hard to come back and make the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. And like, if they're saying it once or twice is not a big deal. Saying it like 7 times per game is like, all right, dude, you're really hammering it in how like impressive this is going to be if they do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was writing a novel, like I would make a point of like emphasizing multiple times how impossible or how really difficult it's going to be for the team to come back from that, and then they do, and then that's the storyline. So I don't know. Black Friday, we'll do the Black Friday games, then we'll get out of here.
Eagles. It's just the Eagles and the Bears. And
Eagles are going to win.
I think it's going to be closer than you
Oh,
think.
Bears can win. Bears can win. The
I think
Giants
it's going
beat
to be
the
like,
Eagles.
yeah, like a 28-21 type deal because everybody's going to miss field goals.
I think it's going to be 24. I'm in between 24-20 and 24-23.
I mean, 23 is hard to get, but okay.
No, 23 is not hard to get. You get 2 touchdowns, you get a field goal, you get a field goal, you get a field goal.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't have to be that order. It could be like a field goal,
I understand that. I just don't know. I just don't. No, it just seems like a weird number, but I like it.
Well, because it would be the Bears are up 23, and then the Eagles score an actual touchdown. They're like, "Oh my God! All he's got to do is hit the extra point," and then they get the extra point. The Bears have a breakdown where they need to score to win.
Yeah, I like it. I'll take the Eagles too.
Fly, Eagles, fly. I was telling you before. I'll end on this. I had a buddy who he's an Eagles fan, and we have a group chat, and it's me, another Giants fan, a Cowboys fan, and an Eagles fan. And he literally goes, "I hate to say it's over, but it's over." And it was just really, really funny because he said it when it was 21-0, I think. And they ended up coming back. And dude, he just tried to play it off like it didn't bother him. And then he tried to be like, "Well, how'd the Giants do? How'd them Giants do?" And me and the other dude Tony, who are a Giants fan, were both like, "Yeah, they actually looked really good and they lost." So it was like best case scenario. They looked good and they lost. And I'm pretty sure the Giants are 6th right now in receiving yards, despite having their wide receiver down since week 4. So
yeah, and you played 2 weeks without Jackson Dart too. So
yeah. Did you see what Jameis said?
He wants to play tight end.
He played tight end. He goes, "If they need me to play tight end, blah blah blah." I'm sure Theo Johnson.
Whatever you need me to win. I shared that. Yeah. I shared that on Facebook. It was like, "Go Knowles."
Yeah, Theo Johnson's probably like, "Yo, dude, chill. Like, I'm trying to get reps."
Dude, but you see him break that tackle. That was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it really was.
Like, nah, get out here, bro.
For
a quarterback, that was pretty nice.
Who do you think he signs with next year?
New York again.
I hope it's New York again. I really hope it's New York. Prepared for battle.
If not, I'll take him in New England.
Shut up. I would hate that. Jameis is too good of a person. No, he's too good of a person to go there. You get like Stephon Diggs and Antonio Brown and people like that. Those are the guys you get. And Julian Edelman.
Love Jules.
Jules is a bad guy, dude. I'm just kidding. He's a really nice guy. I'm totally kidding. I'm making him sound like a monster.
The man.
He's just a squirrel. All right. We got anything else?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Good luck.
Happy Thanksgiving. Eat some turkey. And for the guineas or park guineas like me, shout out, because you're probably going to get some kind of shells or lasagna or some Italian thing that's out of place, but your family really insisted on getting it done. Yeah. And that's exactly what my family always does. So, all right, guys, we will see you on Sunday.
Signing
Next
off.
week, Snake My Draft in writing has to happen. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.